Howdy again, YouTube. My helmet came in the mail finally. It is a Shark. Here it is right here. Simple little helmet. I buy all of my gear for biking through Reveiw. Their website, not sponsored by any way, shape, or form. I just find them to be the, Wish, if you will, for biking gear. But that helmet was on sale from $180 down to $90. So I bought it. Alrighty, and for starters, without doxing my location, let me get this out of the box real quick. Let's start with this little headset. So this is the box it comes in. Nice little label there of what exactly it is. But it is for helmets, designed for all types. So we'll be the judge of that with this helmet. This was on Amazon for $10. I will have the link in the description if you are interested in getting one of these. Not sponsored, once again, just trying to find cheaper alternatives to the expensive stuff that's out there for people that don't want to spend a fortune on this stuff. So we're going to unbox this guy now and see what we're working with. And we'll pop it into the helmet after doing a little helmet review after this. The helmet review will have to be under a different light because this is way too small of a location for the helmet. So we'll probably just go downstairs and record that. Alrighty, so what we're working with here looks like a little box, and we have some goodies on the inside here. These look like little Velcro stickers. I'm assuming these go on the backs of the speakers to attach them into your headset, as well as a charger. Now it is USB-C, so that's nice. USB-C chargers. Oh, I don't know if I got these on frame as well, but these are little Velcro pads for the headset as well. Unbagging the actual product here. Let's take a look, see what we are working with. Okay, so we've got two small little speakers and a little headset piece here. This looks like, a standard little rig here, nothing too crazy. We're gonna go get this hooked up in the helmet and see how this works on the inside. I'm going to assume that this is not charged, so I'm going to go charge it as well while filming the other part. Really quick, before we do the headset, I just wanted to come in here and state how impatient I was to use these. But before I bought this, I wanted to try something else. And what I did is I took a very old pair of headphones, and I'm not even joking you, I ripped out just about everything and took out literally just the guts of the headphones. And surprisingly, if I press this little button here, they do still work. And they work very well. The only problem is this is not built to work like this. These headphones, these speakers do not sound great. One, these were cheap headphones. Two, this doesn't fit in my headset, or in my helmet. So this fit in my cruiser helmet from my previous video, but it does not fit in the full face helmet, which is weird, but whatever. So we're not going to run with these. These don't work. But I just wanted to showcase how impatient I am without getting my entire house and frame here to showcase the helmet. This is it. We're just going to go through and showcase, hi, there I am, the features that this thing has, like most helmets do. So obviously we have a flip up visor, as you can see. It is not anti-fogging. I don't know if that exists. However, when I ride it with my mouth breathing ass, this fogs up so damn fast. And if there's a solution, let me know, because it drives me bonkers. But obviously flip down visor, as well as a top piece visor here, which if I open this bad boy back up and crack this open, this guy will come down as a sort of sunglasses, if you will. And as well on top, let's migrate up here real quick. Flip this bad boy around. Dog, by the way. We have two vents. So these are vents. These are open now, and this is closed. So we have two vents on the top to help with the fogging. Now knowing that is what open is, I'm going to go give this another test, because every time I've ridden, I'm pretty sure I've had those closed, and that's probably why this fogs up so fast. And as well, downstairs here, we have a nice little chin vent as well, which helps. That actually does help a fair amount with the fogging, but not as well, obviously. Little buttons here to, I'd assume, detach the visor, to change them out and put new ones on. Nice, comfy inner lining. It's kind of like a interior of a car, it feels like to me. Nice little chin strap as well. No button on the chin strap. It is just a little piece that goes through like a belt, and that is that. But yeah, out of 1 out of 10 rate this helmet, compared to my previous helmet, I would probably rate this helmet a solid, I don't know. I don't have a bias with helmets because this is my first full face helmet. So I do not have a wide palette, if you will, to describe helmets in full detail to know what is good and what is bad. But from somebody who went from riding on a cruiser helmet to this was 100% an upgrade, and was worth the money at 100%. Like I said, I got this for it was like $93 after tax and delivery and all that. The one gripe I have buying stuff through Revzilla is they're very off on their dates of arrival. So, for example, this helmet, it said it was going to be arriving on Thursday this last week. It did not arrive Thursday, and then it changed on Thursday, it changed to Friday. Did not arrive Friday, and on Friday changed to Saturday. So it arrived Saturday morning is when I got the helmet, which is fine. It's not that big of a problem. I understand shipping and all that stuff. It can be a little bit variable. But if you're going to tell me that something's going to arrive a certain date, I would rather you be wrong and it would come earlier, or just don't tell me a date. So, for example, like if it was going to arrive Friday, tell me it was going to arrive Sunday or Monday, because then I'm not expecting it. And when it comes early, hot dog, I got my helmet. That's my one gripe with buying stuff through Revzilla. But otherwise, like I said, not sponsored, but I've bought 3 things from Revzilla: a pair of gloves, my helmet, and then this helmet. Every single time, had no issues. Delivery got here. No problems, no bumps, no scrapes, nothing on the helmets. Everything I've bought through Revzilla has been good quality for what you're buying. It's not anything too crazy, but I also don't want to be falling into the realm when I'm buying stuff for riding that is more so just glorified Gucci gear that does not protect me any more than the $30 pair would. So it is Shark Riddle. There it is. Shark Riddle. That is the helmet. Another thing with this helmet, I know a lot of people are, well, not a lot of people, but most people are probably wondering this. It does not have any mounting for chins for cameras. It does, but it's not the kind you'd think. So instead of it being like a actual magnetic click-on here, it is this little slit in between this chin guard here where you can slide in the insert with the camera mount. Now, I don't know how sturdy that is. I'm not a camera guy. I don't really understand that too much. But I'd imagine if it is pressed up against your face, I'd imagine your camera is not going to be going anywhere.
Alrighty, we are recording. So this is the audio from the microphone. You also gotta remember, I paid $10 for this microphone, so I'm not gonna complain about how bad it sounds when I paid $10. That was a deer. That was like 5 deer in that yard. What the fuck? So helmet feels wonderful when I ride. It feels absolutely wonderful. The wind, the breeze that comes through the vents feels so nice. I love this helmet. I'm not gonna lie, I really like it. For a cheaper end helmet, it was very, very cheap, so I like it. Very nice. And as well, like I said, the microphone is pretty cheap as well. So that guy, it works. It works. It works for music. It's super loud. It's super nice. The audio is good. I have no issues here. Only small gripe I could think about. If you think you're an XL, get a 2XL. Go a size up with the helmet. You'll thank me later if you do end up buying one. That's kind of just one thing I've discovered. It is slightly smaller than expected, but it still fits good. Because with my headphones inside as well at the same time, it's a little tight. So that's my only gripe I have. But yeah.
Okay, that is going to be it for the Shark Riddle helmet and the motorcycle helmet speakers that I bought. Just going back through and doing one last quick little thing here after editing and getting everything finalized and ready to go onto YouTube. I just wanted to quickly state that both of these products work very well for being as cheap as they are. Now, I just took a look because I was looking up the item, Revzilla, the helmet, and I do see it's still on sale for $90. So if you see this in the amount of time it's still on sale, go pick yourself up one if you need a full face helmet and you're looking for one. Again, not sponsored by at all. I just like buying stuff through here. It's cheaper, and I think a lot of people can agree with me when I say that it's a good place to get some good stuff as well. The headset is, like I said, $13 on Amazon for what I bought. It's super easy to install, comes partially charged, and like I was saying in the video, it is USB-C, so the charging speed is very, very quick, which is super nice. The other nice thing about these guys is they do advertise as having a 50-hour talk and music time. I beg to differ. I have not tested them to find out, and they also do advertise as water resistant, so I highly recommend these two items if you are looking for this kind of gear. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more stuff like this, let me know. Now that I can actually go out and ride, the next thing I need to get is a camera rather than using my phone. If you like this and you want to see more, let me know. Leave a like, and yeah, have a good one.